1% exactly. Current is almost same.
466 milliamps. 460.
Current is same almost. Even that is higher. The other one, the grade is higher for some reason, or maybe same.
462. It's changing. It's not steady.
It's not steady. So this
463. Yeah, it's almost the same.
Almost the same.
The current is almost the same. So let's go to the voltage.
There must be something with the voltage there.
Okay, we have 1.2. Okay, we have 1 volt more on the light bulb.
Yes.
Okay, so 1 volt more on the light bulb with the same current gives you more power taken from by the light bulb.
Yes.
But still, you have to pay for that what is on the grid.
Yes.
Just break it.
Break it.
With the hammer or something.
Yeah,
You have a hammer, maybe.
the Keshe device.
Fine.
Yeah, okay.
Hope there's nothing radioactive inside.
No.
Oh.
Okay, hold it.
It has a lid. Let's do it like that.
I have
This is
rubber tools for it.
pretty heavy thing. This is the secret inside.
Yes. what kind of secret did he make?
Yeah, a small butter, maybe. Lithium ion.
Lithium butter. Okay, ta-dam, ta-dam, ta-dam. Now this side.
Smells like rusted.
Yeah, it smells. Okay. 3 rusted coils. Rusted wire, that's it.
That's it. The heat sensor.
Yeah, the heat sensor. See, this stuff is a heat sensor from the heat detector. Now we have
How much is this device? Are they selling?
$2,000, I believe.
Well, what's the purpose of this device?
Well, it's supposed to be free energy device of Mr. Keshe. 2 wires. No polarity. We have a heat sensor in here, so if the temperature is too big, the heat sensor pops out. We have one wire that is going to...
What's inside?
Okay.
Paper?
Now, paper. Now what is inside?
Those paper, they don't get burned out?
Well, that's interesting because this acts as a capacitor. In other words, that paper that is here, beautiful. Okay.
Well, normally it should be burned out, right?
No, it's not, because there might be a very special Keshe paper. Look.
There's some more rust inside. It looks like it's a copper powder or something.
Yeah, it's a powder. Inside is a powder. I have EDXRF, energy dispersive X-ray spectroscopy. I can find out what the heck Mr. Keshe put in here.
Energy dispersive X-ray spectroscopy EDXRF can see all of periodic table components of any matter, even dirt taken from the street, and find out what is there.
Now those capacitors appears to be made out of rusty wire outside, piece of paper with some kind of powder in it, and 2 wires. Now,
the wire used by Mr. Keshe is regular copper wire that was chemically rusted, seasoned. The mixture is available on the internet. I'm not gonna even go to that bullshit story and waste my time. But capacitors appear to be a valid capacitors, where insulation is the paper with the copper powder and dry liquid. That fork represents 2 capacitors connected together in parallel.
okay, let's get it.
Okay.
So this is quickly how it was before, although not necessarily exactly the same way. Okay, we have a presence of some strange crystal here. Looking crystal here. So each one has that strange looking crystal. There are 3 coils here. It appears to be that each coil is made from specially rusted wire, and there are 2 wires 2 wires from each one of the coils. Typical heat detector from the smoke detector. The hot wire is connected to this wire, dual capacitor with the some of stretch paper inside. That's the paper, and connected in parallel, and then it follows to another wire, and then we see sloppy made connection to one wire of the double coil. It appears that one wire goes to this coil, returns from, we take positive from the input, and then we have again 4 wires coming from each one of them to heat detector. From the heat detector immediately,
By word positive, I describe
is connected
this.
to those 2 capacitors in parallel. I think this is some kind of visible, and comes back to the brown wire, and that's the brown wire going to the output. Okay, so the brown wire goes to one of the pins here, and that's the hot one. And let's put the wires back. It's a nice block. Nice block. Okay, that's it. Mr. Keshe is not having for me any credibility at his scientific level. There we go, guys. What it looks like, again, something that has some colorization from inside, and that's what you see on the top of it. It's a glue, it's a silicone. Okay, there you go. We have a hole in here, and I gotta be careful because I see a liquid, and it looks like the powder or something is inside that liquid.
So for me, Keshe device is a bullshit. You draw 10 watts out of the grid, you're saving 1 watt, but you still have to pay for the remaining 9 watts.
And then it was closed with this stuff, with the other stuff. Some kind of Keshe magic.
So it's a magic Keshe bullshit. No radiation, no scientific basis, some balls, some liquids, some paper. He was selling it for $2,000 per piece to hundreds of thousands of people. What the freaking Iranian scammer. It was quite a work to make this video. Please put a like on it if you like it. Subscribe to my channel. I don't have a commercial on it. This is Wesley, and it was Wesley's News. See you in next video.